You know, tragedies involving exercise equipment have been in the news before, and the stories are absolutely heartbreaking. The truth is, 8,700 children under 5 years old and over 16,000 children between 5 and 14 are injured by exercise equipment each year. And according to federal statistics, treadmills are the most dangerous piece of them all. My guest Jacob says he knows far too well how dangerous a treadmill can be because his then 2.5-year-old son Blake was left with these injuries after a Thanksgiving disaster almost 5 years ago at his older sister Ellen's home. Now he claims Ellen is 100% to blame for this trauma, but Ellen claims it's been almost 5 years. The scars have healed, but Jacob's vendetta is ongoing.
In 2014, I had my whole family over for Thanksgiving. I was in my sewing room, and all of a sudden I heard screaming, and I discovered that Jacob's son, Blake, who's 2, had injured himself trying to get a ball from underneath of the treadmill. He got a road rash on the side of his neck and his chin area. His father, Jacob, never once expressed any kind of safety concerns about the treadmill to me. I'm really sorry that he fell, but I don't feel like I had any responsibility for what happened. When I saw the injury, I didn't think that it would leave a scar. I would never say that they shouldn't go to the hospital. Obviously, that's a decision for his parents to make. This is the text I got from Jacob the day after they left my house. Your negligence and neglect led to a very unfortunate life-scarring accident on a 2-year-old. Our whole family has been traumatized by this entire incident. I don't believe that I was neglectful. My sister-in-law, Beth, sent me some medical bills at some point a couple of months later. And at that point in time, I had had a conversation on the telephone with Jacob. Jacob was accusatory and yelling at me, and I just felt completely accosted on the telephone.
The responsibility I have is for trusting you, and I'm sorry that I trusted you.
I didn't pay any of the medical bills. I felt like if I signed anything, I'm admitting liability and Jacob's gonna come after me for more money. Jacob has been obsessing about this incident for the last 4 or 5 years. Beth did send me a high-resolution picture, and I couldn't see a scar in that picture. Jacob should be over it by now. This is destroying my whole entire family, and Jacob needs to move on.
Well, Jacob says his sister has convinced the family that he is the one at fault for his family feud, when all he's been trying to do is advocate for his son.
My sister Ellen has never taken responsibility for what happened to my son. In 2014, we warned Ellen that the kids could get hurt if they're playing on the treadmill on Thanksgiving. I asked her, is it going to be safe to bring my children there with the treadmill? And she said, the door is going to be locked and no one will be going downstairs. Ellen ignored my pleas to make her home safe. So when we got there, the door was not locked. The kids began playing with balls on the treadmill. He got sucked into the treadmill. We heard an awful scream from the basement. He had what looked like road rash burns on his face and neck and shoulder, and it was serious. I was shocked. He's screaming and he was shaking. It was pure hell just watching your child and not being able to do anything for him. My sister Ellen is in the medical field. Her advice was not to go to the hospital. Ellen was making belittling comments. Why are you making such a big deal out of this? It's not gonna scar. Blake just needs to suck it up. How could anybody say that about a 2-year-old? We decided to leave early the next day. We took him to the doctor, and the doctor confirmed that he would have permanent scarring for the rest of his life. Ellen offered to pay whatever medical bills came up. They came to about $700. When we started getting medical bills in, she refused to pay. I called her about the incident.
How much responsibility should you take for this happening?
You left a dangerous piece of equipment out that blew half my son's face off.
This incident made me question my relationship with my family. I don't trust Ellen. It hurts a lot.